Yes, I know. It's fine. Ooh. Legon City, City's 8th face painting contest, what? Is now in full swing. Our current matchup is Tama versus Rafayel. It's currently 8:30 p.m. and we're about to enter the final round.
This will decide the winner. So, if you mix goose yellow and cyan, what do you get?
Goose yellow and cyan? Isn't that like a green color? Wait, it'd still be cyan?
Wrong. It's flame algae green. I win.
What? What is that? That's such a specific name. Raphael, vibrant colors painted on his face, triumphantly brandishes his paintbrush and approaches me. Okay, it does become green, but when it lands on the canvas, while he's not paying attention, I quietly pick up a paintbrush, dodge his arm, and pounce on him. Hwah! It's cyan! Caught off guard by the sudden attack, Raphael fell onto the floor. Wait, are we in my apartment?
Just change rules without saying anything.
I think we are in my apartment. This doesn't look like a studio. He swiftly grabs my wrist, but he continues to struggle one last time. Rafayel! Stay still! Let me paint!
Fine. I won't move.
Submit to me! As if succumbing to my authority, he obediently lets go and turns his face away. For a moment, I wonder if I'm seeing things, and out of the corner of my eye, something on his collarbone flashes. Currently, I'm lying down on Rafayel. The blue paint on my brush covers a splotch of goose yellow on the side of his face.
After analyzing over 20 underwater artifacts that were brought back from scientific expedition, the results conclude that Lemurian's eyes were highly evolved.
Huh? Wait, what?
They can tell the difference between 300 million colors. Truly, the pursuit of romance and spirituality is in their nature.
Wait, what does their pursuit of romance and spirituality have anything to do with how many colors they can see? Someone can see 300 million colors, yet he has still dragged me into playing this game. I'm being bullied here.
Sure, but like, even with the ability to see a lot of colors, I still can't beat you. Some people are just so hard to bully.
Ha, you can't bully me. No bully me. I let go of the sore loser who's currently sighing. I hand him a wet wipe. What kind of green is that flame algae thing you mentioned earlier? Its name is weird.
Please. It's the lightest shade of green coming from algae when an anglerfish swims past it.
That's oddly specific. Raphael rubs his face, smudging 14 marks of defeat into a smear.
Also, I was the one who named it. Simple, yeah?
What about the other two shades? What are they called?
If I were to name 300 million colors, I'd get really tired. Only the colors I like get names.
Wow. Raphael's finger touches my cheek and then gently wipes away a bit of paint that wasn't cleaned off properly.
You red.
Tama red, but I'm not red. I'm purple and blue. I open his hand. Are you just casually using my name? Where's the payment for my copyright fee? If we were to say Raphael, who obediently let me paint his face that day, was a graceful loser, then what he's been doing recently can be considered really weird. Raphael, there are sticky rice cakes on the table. Feed. I mean, red is a nice color, but it doesn't it doesn't suit me. Before I can finish my sentence, a hand puts a chunk of sticky rice cake in my a hand puts a sticky Mind, get out of the gutter, please. A hand puts a chunk of sticky rice cake into my mouth. Me. Did you eat something bad recently? You're strangely docile. Raphael remains unfazed and says nothing. He nonchalantly touches his collar as if trying to hide something. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to ask, what's that thing in the middle of your collarbone? Is it a birthmark or a tattoo? Is it a birthmark?
Have you ever seen a glowing birthmark?
No, but, you know, I only had 2 things to go off of.
It's a mark unique to Lemurians. Anyway, aren't you getting a little bit too comfortable ordering me around?
I don't know. My mouth has its mind of its own. Raphael, I'm thirsty. I want my glass of water to be exactly 37.5 degrees Celsius. Please use your set of abstract art themed mugs too. Thanks. Wait, 30. What's 37.5 degrees Celsius? What is that in Fahrenheit? I only know freedom units. Chat, help me out here. C to F. 37.5? Oops. 0.5. 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's oddly specific. Not even 100. Scowling, he leans in and pinches a corner of my mouth.
Excuse you. Names matter. You can't just, throw them around, you know.
Rubbing my cheek, I move closer and whisper in his ear. But I love throwing them around. Hey, Raphael, why don't we go bungee jumping tomorrow?
Take that back, you monster. N-O. No. Nuh-uh. Nope.
God, he's adorable. Still my least favorite of the guys, though. It's the weekend the next day. The bustling streets have been filled with people since this morning. Raphael's sports car stops nicely at the intersection, and their car's roof moves back.
This red light is taking
Oh,
forever.
he's in his fancy
I can't
outfit.
believe we need to wait here for 150 seconds.
Wait, he actually knows how long the light turns for? What? The moment he finishes his sentence, there's a sudden commotion from the people on the sidewalk. A couple is standing at a street corner. The man presents a beautifully wrapped bouquet to his girlfriend, who has been waiting patiently. The girl looks incredibly surprised, and the onlookers cheer and gasp. Wow. Without realizing it, I also echo their sentiment. I mean, not really. I don't like flowers. Raphael lazily takes out a pen from his pocket and pulls my hand. Wait, what? What are you doing? I immediately realize what's going on. He's drawing a flower on the back of my hand. You actually carry a pen with you?
I just forgot to take it out of my pocket.
The places the pen tip touches are ticklish. The fingers that Raphael has been holding feel warm. Oh, you're giving me flowers.
Does this not count?
I mean, at least they're not real flowers. Remember to improve your sincerity next time.
Okay, I'll leave a mark on you first. So if we get separated later, it'll be easy to identify at the lost and found.
Wait, what? What, he's gonna brand me? What the heck? Slender petals spread out on the back of my hand, and the golden strokes shine faintly under the sun. What kind of flower is this? Having grown accustomed to Raphael's way of doing things, I let go of my hand. Compared to me, you're more likely to get lost. Should I also leave a mark on you? I snatch his pen and draw a smoking fish head on the back of his hand.
Is this a pot with steam coming out of it or something? Or are you saying you want to have hot pot for lunch?
Ooh, hot pot sounds good. How can he mistake a fish head for a pot? Is my drawing really that bad? Well, damn. This MC's not really me then. My drawing skills would be so much better than that.
It's round and has 2 handles. What else could it be if not a pot?
It's a fish head! Hey, let's go. Don't stare at your hand while you're driving. I quickly make him look straight ahead. Now, where are we going? Lincoln City, Neon Botanical Garden. Ooh! Botanical garden. I would love to go to a botanical garden. I actually wanted to go visit one for like some photo shoots and stuff. Yeah, I like gardens. 2 blocks later, we finally arrive at our destination for today, a private botanical garden that's styled like a courtyard.
There are several greenhouses in the back. The owner built it in collaboration with a charity specifically for the breeding of endangered plants and insects.
Oh, that's very ambitious.
Over the years, they've worked together with many famous public figures. Since then, the attention and donations they've received have increased. Also, the current state of many species has improved in terms of overall survival.
To let more people appreciate the beauty of these creatures, the owner plans to slowly open this place to the public. In addition, the reason why Rafayel was able to get an invitation and be one of the first visitors is because he's one of the garden's long-term partners.
Good afternoon.
Long-term partners? What, did he contribute to the garden? Rafayel presents the invitation. With the conspicuous pattern on Rafayel's hand, the staff member couldn't help but do a double take.
Sir, can you tell me what this pattern is?
Rafayel lays his hand before the staff. Well, we can start with the wrong answers. It's not a pot.
Your invitation has been verified. Both of you, please come in.
He just ignores his question. Rafayel turns to look at me.
Tell us the answer, or else he's gonna lose sleep tonight wondering what it is. Just saying.
Hey, Panda Smasher. I push Rafayel. No, he won't. I follow Rafayel and we walk along the stone path in the garden toward the back. The flower-scented breeze greets us under the dense tree canopy. Vines with different colored flowers sway in the wind. This place is gorgeous. Rafayel says nothing. I turn to see him, still fixated on the pattern on the back of his hand. Stop staring at the pot already.
Oh, so it really is a pot?
No, it's a fish. Of course not. You're just making my head spin whenever you open your mouth. Seeing my angry expression, Rafayel finally takes my hand and heads deeper into the courtyard, content. Wow, wow, wow. He leads me past many flower beds, the flowers themselves in full bloom, until we stop in front of a very ordinary-looking garden. My sight is filled with the sapphire flowers on the big flower beds, their long petals gracefully unfurling. Hey, good morning, Maltz. From light to dark, they present the different colors like ocean waves under the sunlight. Is that? I lift my arm. The flower looks very much like the one Rafayel drew on my hand. The flower you drew?
Yup. They actually went extinct 20 years ago.
I mean, they're not extinct now if they're here.
The technology of that time couldn't preserve it. We could only watch it fade away from this world.
His gaze falls as if to gently stroke a flower's petals.
Later on, a biologist came up with a solution. Using previously recorded data, they were able to reconstruct it.
Wait, reconstruct a flower? That's amazing. Then again, we are set in a distant future here, so.
I tried really, really hard to explain it.
Wait, is it
was
distant
all
future?
Science mumbo jumbo.
It's not that far of a distant future. Yeah, that's something you'd say.
I did understand the most important part. Even though they reconstructed it, there are small differences between this species and the one that went extinct.
Okay, so it's not like a perfect copy / replica. Got it.
So it's a unique existence in this world. A species that never existed before, you know?
Rafayel stops in front of a cluster of flowers and squats down. He quietly waves at me.
Come here.
What's up? I bend down for a closer look. 2 butterflies are resting on the center of the flower. Are they...
Shh. Don't disturb them.
Why, are they sleeping? Their nearly transparent wings flutter. In that brief moment of their wings flapping, it's as if a unique silvery gleam flows onto the petals.
Amazing, right? A painter's brush and a photographer's camera can't reproduce the awe these colors bring to people.
Oh. Considering how much space Raphael takes up, as he's squatting in the middle of the narrow path next to the flower bed, with his hands on his knees, a person can't really move around. Yet he's so immersed in focus, it's like he's witnessing another world in that shimmering light on those butterfly wings. It's one I can't see. Can eyes that have seen 300 million colors still be amazed? Raphael smiles, his eyelashes trembling like the wings of a butterfly.
And that's why this world is wonderful.
Oh. Holding hands, we walk along the path perfumed with floral scents. Raphael is half a step ahead of me.
It won't be just flowers. There will be a day when all life goes extinct.
Oh, that's a sad
What will you
sentiment.
do in the last moments of your life?
Do I really want to think about that right now? I would solve as many unanswered mysteries as I can. Like how the dinosaurs went extinct, or what exactly is inside a black hole. And how to reassure myself in terms of being unique to a person.
Is the third question really that hard to answer?
What about you? He's about to speak. As he's about to speak, a butterfly flutters over from who knows where and lands on Raphael's shoulder. Raphael, don't move! Surprisingly, Raphael freezes and stands where he is. His eyes are filled with confusion. Don't move, Raphael. There's a snake on your shoulder. However, the butterfly only rests on his shoulder for a moment before quickly fluttering to the flowers. Aw, it just flew away. He rubs his neck, turning his face away to hide his expression.
Let's keep walking.
Under the interlacing trees' shadows, clusters of flowers peek out, their fragrant scent permeating the air. The soil and humidity of each flower bed vary to nurture different flowers. I can't name most of them, though. Aside from studying art, I never thought you'd also be interested in these public welfare projects. It's good I learned something new about Rafayel today.
I'm more than just interested. I have the honor of being one of the sponsors for their research. So, as a token of gratitude, they're letting me name this species of flower.
You mean?
Sadly, I don't know anything when it comes to names. And recently, you've been the one to name my paintings.
Wait, have I been naming his paintings?
Why don't I just leave this mission to you?
Wow. What mission? We're naming a new species! Don't you think this is very important?
Take your time. They're not in a hurry so long as a name is submitted within 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months to think about it, yep.
Doesn't this also count as giving flowers? I'm pretty sure I'm sincere enough this time.
What did you just say? In the corner of the courtyard hangs a swing, and across from it are white orchids that occasionally attract butterflies to their petals. I sit down on the swing. Raphael holds the swing rope entwined with a flower-covered vine.
I said...
His gaze shifts to me, but whatever he's about to say dissipates, as if my eyes also hold some stunningly unique colors.
I said, you should really think about the name for that flower. Since once it has a name, it will belong to you.
What?
All
I don't
forms
want to
of
own a
life have
flower.
the same beginning, but their names make them special. You see, a name is the most effective spell in the world. When you call someone's name, in that moment, an invisible bond is formed.
Tap. I also heard a name can be a cage. Once it's spoken, the door closes and... Blah. I didn't read that fast enough. Damn it. So if the flower belongs to me, will you also be mine when I call your name?
You should try it yourself, you know.
Is he going in for the kiss? Oh my god. He went in for the kiss. It feels like something's different.
Yeah, something has changed. Nope, not here.
Huh? No? Poke your eye.
Not here.
I'm guessing it's this.
Do you know what this means?
Nope.
I'm allowing myself to be trapped.
He's allowing... Oh.
And
Okay.
to answer your question,
He's confessing.
in the last moments of my life, I'd immediately seek you out to find all the answers I need.
Oh! It's so romantic! Oh, it's so romantic! Oh. Raphael leans in for a kiss. Thanks, narration, thanks. The trembling in my chest is subtle, urgent, and unbearable. It almost feels like it almost feels like this illusion will cease. My heart is a nest from millions of butterflies that flutter to and fro. It thrashes around, almost bursting out of my chest. But I don't know the questions he wants answers to. If it's about the universe's mysteries, the origin of all things, or life and death, how can I answer him before my heartbeat completely stops? Is this one kiss enough? Oh my. My breath is still stuck in my dry throat, and even the butterflies in my peripheral vision are taking flight. And this kiss is like the moment a butterfly lands on a single petal. As the sun sets, two elongated shadows are cast on the garden stone path. And then you wake up, it's all a dream. Wow. Are you saying the moment I call your name, our bond will take effect? But I've called your name so many times already. Why is today different?
A Lemurian bond shouldn't be taken lightly.
Oh, I get it.
Get what?
Should I do it in the same way as before? I carefully ask.
You didn't understand anything. You're just a silly girl with a bad memory.
As long as I can call your name, you'll do whatever I say, right?
I told you that's not how it works.
Hey, this feels like a callback to the other myth memory, because this is kind of like the same, I guess, same situation, just a different timeline. Since he's not cooperating, I decide to do an experiment to find out the answer. And I can't walk around anymore, Raphael. Carry me!
Oh.
When he bends down, the beautiful mark appears again. It glows faintly where his collar is partially open, and the light seeping through the leaves shines down on it. Ow.
Get on.
I don't move, instead opting to pinch his cheek when he leans in. Raphael, you're a silly little kitty cat.
Nice joke. How could I possibly be a... meow?
He did not just mean... Why did he meow? Is it because I called him a kitty cat? He really does act like a cat sometimes, I swear. Names really are useful. I tilt my head and smile at him, but my gaze unwittingly rests on his lips.
What?
It's nothing. It's as if my thoughts are being read. I continue to push Raphael as we walk, pretending nothing has happened. There are countless colors in this world. Many of them don't have names, and colors with no names tend to be forgotten. The same can be said about people. If you don't know their names, they can also be forgotten. Soft petals glide past my fingertips. I lift my head to look into his eyes, hoping to find an answer. Have I ever forgotten you?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna answer? As the words fall, Raphael suddenly stops in his tracks for some reason. The moment our gazes met, a fleeting look of surprise flashes in his eyes. And after a long while, he slowly smiles. He reaches out, forcefully tapping my forehead.
Who knows? When these butterflies pass by the flowers, they won't remember their names either.
Oh, this is so sad. He knows.
You asked a lot of questions today. It's like you opened Deep Philosophical Musings Volume 1.
Before I can even inquire further, Raphael lets out a long, exaggerated sigh and turns his back to me.
But while your question got an answer, mine hasn't.
Raphael shakes his hand, and then looks at the pattern on the back of it.
What is this thing?
Take a guess.
I'm asking because I can't figure it out.
Oh, come on, you really can't tell it's a fish? All right, I'll tell you when you can't sleep tonight, since you'll be thinking about it. Pretending to be angry, Raphael walks ahead of me. I have no choice but to quicken my pace to catch you. It's a strange fishy, you dummy! Oh, that's the end of the memory. Ah, that's funny. That end was pretty good. I know, right? How could you not figure out it's a fish? Like, seriously.